Welcome, parents and caregivers. Today we're going to talk about a topic that's on the minds of many new parents: autism. While every child develops at their own pace, there are certain signs that may indicate the early presence of autism in babies. Identifying these signs early on can make a big difference in getting the right support. Let's explore the 12 signs of autism in babies. Autism, or autism spectrum disorder, ASD, is a developmental disorder that can affect how a person communicates, interacts, and behaves. It's important to remember that autism is a spectrum, meaning it can look different in each child. While autism is typically diagnosed after the age of 2, certain signs can be noticeable even in infancy. Here are 12 signs to watch for in babies. One of the earliest signs of autism in babies is limited eye contact. If your baby often avoids looking at you or others when spoken to, this might be a sign to pay attention to. Babies typically start responding to their names around 6 to 9 months. If your baby doesn't respond to their name by 12 months, it could be an early sign of autism. Sign 3. Unusual reactions to sensory stimuli. Babies with autism may have unusual reactions to sensory stimuli, such as being overly sensitive to light, sound, or textures. They might cover their ears, squint at lights, or become unusually upset in certain environments. Sign 4. Delayed or absence of babbling. By 6 months, most babies begin to babble and make various sounds. If your baby isn't babbling by 9 months or isn't making other vocalizations, this could be a sign of a developmental delay, including autism. Sign 5. Limited gestures. Babies usually start using gestures like pointing, waving, or reaching by the age of 9 to 12 months. A lack of these gestures can be another early sign of autism. Sign 6. Unusual attachment to objects. If your baby becomes unusually attached to specific objects, like always holding the same toy or blanket and ignoring everything else, it might be a sign of autism. Sign 7. Limited or no social smiling. Social smiling, which is when a baby smiles in response to seeing a familiar face, usually begins around 6 weeks. If your baby rarely smiles socially, this could be something to discuss with your pediatrician. Sign 8. Lack of imitation. Babies learn by imitating the actions of those around them. If your baby doesn't try to imitate sounds, gestures, or facial expressions by 9 to 12 months, it might be a cause for concern. Sign 9. Repetitive movements. Repetitive movements, such as hand flapping, rocking, or spinning, can be signs of autism if they occur frequently and intensely. Sign 10. Difficulty with change in routine. Babies with autism may become upset or anxious when their routine changes. If your baby reacts strongly to even small changes in their environment or routine, this could be an indicator. Sign 11. Lack of interest in social games. Most babies enjoy simple social games like peekaboo or pat-a-cake. If your baby doesn't seem interested in these types of games, it could be a sign of social and communication challenges. Sign 12. Delayed or absence of joint attention. Joint attention is when a baby and caregiver share focus on an object or event. If your baby rarely follows your gaze or points out things to share interest, this might be an early sign of autism. To recap, here are the 12 early signs of autism in babies: limited eye contact, lack of response to name, unusual reactions to sensory stimuli, delayed or absence of babbling, limited gestures, unusual attachment to objects, limited or no social smiling, lack of imitation, repetitive movements, difficulty with change in routine, lack of interest in social games, and delayed or absence of joint attention. If you notice any of these signs in your baby, it's important to discuss them with your pediatrician. Early intervention can make a big difference in supporting your child's development. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more parenting tips and advice. And remember, every child is unique. Early signs of autism don't define your child's future. Thanks for watching.